How are you, world? We love the
Happy
world. We
Friday.
love. If I ask a question of how are you, world, no one can tell me how the world really is. So I don't know why I ask that question. I ask it every time. So wasted air coming out of the old breath there. But that's all right. Happy Friday, everybody. We are loving life. We are happy, and we are here to share information with you guys. We have a special guest today too. Special guest is coming on. We will see our special guest in just a few minutes. But first, we want to go over a couple things we have, Chris. Chris set up. Chris, how many phone calls did you make like over the last 3 days?
Over the last 3 days,
3, 4 days.
probably close to
17,
about 800 calls.
17,000, 800
Probably
calls.
close to 800, 900
Yeah.
calls in
Chris
a
be
couple
making
days.
phone calls. And we have this problem. We have a problem, don't we, Chris?
A
What was
little
the main
bit.
problem this week?
This week, people answering the phones,
People didn't answer the phones.
not answering the
Yeah,
phones.
not
Yeah,
answering the
exactly.
phones.
Yeah. I think it's the end of summer. Everybody's, in the last phase of their lazy mode, kid mode, handling
Yeah.
vacations, getting back, and uh, yeah, the phone has not been being answered by anyone. And
Chris,
yeah,
Chris,
go ahead.
what, hold on. What is AI? How is AI answer the phones over a human? So if the AI makes a phone call and a human makes a phone call, who's going to answer the phone more often? How many, is the phone going to get picked up more often?
I don't believe so. I believe the stats should be the same. Whether an AI might get more call answered because you can set it up to call more times. Um, but I think the stats are going to be pretty much the same. And
Yeah.
um, we try to tell clients when we get this, it's a safety net. You know, it will set the appointment if someone answers. That is for sure. It will talk. It will have a conversation with them. Um, but getting them to answer, AI is not at the point yet where it can force you to answer.
Oh, can't force you. so, so you don't click AI phone caller and a drone goes out and then a drone shows up next to the person. Answer the phone or else.
Yeah, right. That
Yeah,
I
we
don't
can
think
do
it's there yet. I don't think the technology has gotten quite there yet,
that.
and there's not enough people with their AI callers to answer. So, um,
So when this is a problem, let's say that this is a problem. You made 800 phone calls over the last few days, and let's say that AI made 3,000 phone calls over the last few days, and we have the same pickup rate. What? How does AI solve pickup phone issues? Where do we go from here?
um, well, my strategy is always to throw some text play into there. You set up an AI so that after it calls, it starts doing a text play, and I have a big suggestion for anyone who likes to send text messages in business.
Hold on.
My number one suggestion,
Is this a secret reveal?
uh, a tiny secret of it.
Yeah, we should
I'm,
charge
I'm
people
gonna
for
give you,
this.
I'm gonna give you one little tidbit: is
Send us a
don't
dollar
send
on
a
the Patreon
paragraph.
we don't have.
Yeah, don't send a paragraph. That will be my advice.
Don't send a paragraph. What do, Chris? How many? You send about 4 words at a time, don't you?
I send a few things at a time,
Yeah.
and I do it in a specific way. It'll all be in our academy, by the way. Um,
Woo! We'll get to that in a minute, baby. Ooh, Chris throwing out all the secret sauce early.
so, you know, I definitely say, move to texting, and double tapping is always a good suggestion.
Have
Set up
to.
your callers to call one time. First call, don't leave a message. Second call, you can leave a message. And the rest of the calls, just call, dial, dial, dial. And, out of 800 calls, I probably have a good 10 to 12 or more appointments set. So that's not terrible. My goal is
Yeah.
always to get up to around 20, and I like to get 30 appointments set a week. Um, that's just something I set out for myself. And so if the AI made, 3 times more callers, you can expect probably 3 times more answers, 3 times more appointments. Um, math doesn't lie, and the stats are the stats.
Chris is looking for a 10% pickup rate and a 95% set rate. And that's not a joke. That's what Chris that's how good Chris is.
Yeah, and I go for
So,
about
yeah,
an 85 to 90% set to close rate. Is what my
exactly.
goal
Exactly.
is, and
That's how
I'm
good he
I'm
is.
pretty much there. I'm about an 84, 85% set to close.
So that's kind of
Uh,
because you're amazing. It's because it's that text play, baby. I'm telling you, when Chris tells you to text play, you listen. So when this answering the phone, right? So like I said, get AI. It's frustrating to make 800 phone calls and have zero pickups, right? Something close to those numbers. But if AI makes 800 phone calls and people go, "Oh, my AI doesn't work. People aren't answering the phone," literally proof that humans can't get people to pick up the phone either. So it's an amount play, right? At that point, it's a
Correct.
numbers game, but two numbers: how many you're dialing and how often you're dialing. Yeah.
That says
So are
everything.
you calling this person once a day, at 3 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or are you calling this person 5 times a day at 9, 11, 3, 5, 6, 7 at night, right?
Yeah,
So
and I always suggest hitting up like 8 o'clock, right before 8, 7:30 ish, 7:45. Turn your AI dollar caller on high speed, or you know, um, get your fingers moving fast.
yeah,
People pick up at the end of the night after dinner. Um, I find that's a really interesting time when people pick up. Um, they may get annoyed because then you have to do once they do pick up, then you got to deal with the things that they say,
yep,
and they'll
yep.
say some very funny things.
That's why you have your first three lines ready. First three lines, bing, bang, bling, black, bloom, ready to go. Gotta have your first three lines memorized and toned in and honed in. You gotta harness the
Yep,
power of awareness and hit them hard. Get their attention, right, Chris?
exactly. And then
Get that
when
attention.
AI listens to your notes, it says things like you're polished. When, when you come in with the
Yeah.
right statements and objection handles. Um, a couple of them. Let me just say, this week I got, yeah, yeah, I know where you're calling from. I'm not interested, and I think the best response to that is, I knew that before I called you. That's why I called you. I knew you were not interested. Isn't that why you clicked on the ad and bought our product?
That's right.
That's always a good one. Uh,
Oh no,
I
no, I'm not
guarantee you'll have a
interested.
conversation after that.
I
Um,
love it. I'm not interested. Oh,
let's
I already knew that. I already knew that.
Yeah. What other things do we hear, Brian? What are other
We
good
get
ones?
call me later. Oh no, I'm busy right now. Call me later. That's like the number one. But that's just somebody who says I don't want to talk to you. They say, "Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I'll
I
call
love
you.
the
I'll call
I'm
you later
busy
too."
right now.
Yeah,
That's why you answer the phone because you were so busy.
I know, right? Hey, call me later. I'm busy. Oh, that's cool. Hey, I'll call you later too. But what about? And it just keep going.
And then yeah. So tell me, what do you do? Well, I do this and I do that, and next thing you know, we got a 20-minute phone call
That's
going
right.
on.
That's right. Julia.
Look who it
Julia
is.
joined us.
Hi.
Julia joined us. How are you, Julia?
Hi, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure if this was the right time to hop on.
Of course it is. Just one last thing, Chris. I just want to have you wrap up with this, and then we'll get over to you, Julia. Um, Chris, so after you get the immediate objections, can you give us the synopsis of, like, what people sell when people click on an ad? Let me preface this: when people click on an ad, their very first thought is, "I want this. I don't know how much it costs." Right? So when you get through the initial, "Oh, I don't want to talk to you," objection type objection, and then they go, "Oh yeah, okay, I was looking at that. What's your price?" Right? How do you handle that, Chris?
What's the price? I
Yeah.
tell them I would love to handle the price, um, and I want to give you the cheapest price possible, to help your situation. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what's going on, so I can handle that and give you
Yeah.
the right price for yourself.
I want to give you the best price for your budget, buddy, and then you ask them about their business, right, or about them, so you can learn what
Yeah,
kind of conversation you're having right away. So.
redirect it. Say, yeah, I love cheap. I know you're looking for the cheapest, right? So, let me find out a little
Yeah.
bit more about what you're doing so I can give you the cheapest price possible.
Yeah, yeah. Even if the cheapest price is $7,500. So,
Sometimes it is.
sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is. And
That's right.
sometimes that's a great deal.
That's right. That's right. All right. Thanks for handling objections, Chris. Julia, thanks for joining us today. So glad to see
Thanks
you.
for having me on.
Look at you. Your glasses are lovely
And
today. I love them.
a little bit of Julia. She is a esthetician and a healer and a very special woman. She makes her own skincare, and Brian and I are launching an academy soon. And we've had a little trial runs, and Julia is our first completed AI Academy student.
Congrats, Julia. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
So when people talk to her and ask her questions, how she did it, she can always include, well, the AI really helped me. And tell us a little bit about your story, Julia.
So you want me to tell you about the AI Academy that I did, or my?
Tell us your business first. Tell us about your business over
Okay.
the last year. Just
Your
the last
history,
year is
like,
crazy. Yeah,
About
tell
a
us
little
about
about who you are
Yeah.
and how we found you, how we're here today. Yeah, break down that story about where you come from, who you are, what you do, and what you help people with.
Well, I my background is in aesthetics, so I've been an esthetician for 23 years, and I moved to LA from Fresno. Um, I think it's been about maybe 8 years, 7 or 8 years, and I just felt like I needed a different space for the skincare that I do. And before I moved, I was already making my own skincare. So over the years, I just fell in love with plants and ingredients and oils, and I love skin. And so I just started creating my own skincare, and I've taken courses, different things to um, make them even better. And so that is one of my passions, is making skincare and helping people just feel and look beautiful, really. So in this time in LA, I was fortunate enough to have a space in Malibu. I had a skincare studio. It was called Julia Cantu Skincare and Wellness. And it was just starting to get going. I was starting to meet some really great people, and it was so cute. And then the fires burned it down. So there was the Malibu and Palisades fires, completely leveled the whole building.
Terrible.
And so that was a big, just kind of shake up and dissolving of a dream. And so
And how'd you
what
get
I
through that?
decided was, go ahead.
How did you get through that? Like, what's it like when you lose something that you put so much love and passion into, and moving forward to get you to where you are today?
I was shocked, and it was kind of unbelievable. But I saw the pictures, and it just felt like um, all of that hard work. It just and I had a lot of help, as well, and so a lot of other people helped, and so it was just sad. It was just devastating and just sad, and I did go through a little sadness there for a little, not too long, because I know that my best asset and my um, what what is the most special is me
That's right.
and my hands. Like, my hands are like the best tool. And just me and who I am. So even though it was really sad to lose really expensive equipment, I just started to focus more on what I have to offer, not a physical space, and not even not even just skincare, but just me. And for so long, I've been wanting to um, work with people in a different way, not just physically touching and massaging their face and helping them look beautiful, but working from the inside. And so how I got through that was I just pivoted. I just focused like, okay, that was not meant for you right now. This is perhaps there's something bigger in store and more impactful. And that is how, I got through that. I did have some help with, I have some colleagues and friends that also do similar work, working with stuck emotions and the mind and things. And I did have a little bit of help that way. But I've never been a person that has really had a big, I guess, connection or attachment to physical things.
That's
I just
amazing.
haven't. And there were times I think I also learned that because of things that were stolen in the past. Like I had, as a makeup artist, actually going back even further, I started out as a makeup artist. I had a whole train case, filled with makeup that cost so much money and that I just like loved, like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite blush, so cute, so pretty on all the brides, gone. A whole train case of foundations, gone. And it was really sad. And then I learned, like, you know what, they're just things, like, you can buy more, it's okay, and so I think that helped me throughout my life realize that, things, first of all, don't define you, but also um, they are, you can replace them, if need be. And so that also helps. So I just went, well, I guess those are just not there anymore. Those are just gone. It's not going to help me to dwell on it. So that's how I moved forward. And it really did, in a big way, it's really helped me step more into myself, into what is it that I really want to do and help people with. And now I am pivoting my business. I'm still doing some facials and things and still making my skincare because I love that. But more importantly, right now I'm launching a program. It's called the Beauty
Nice.
Way Home to Yourself. Really, it's a beauty way. It's the Beauty Way Home, and it's a program where I am combining all of the things that I already do, but putting it together because I do energy work and I help people get rid of like negative self talk and limiting beliefs and things that just keep them stuck. And even false beliefs like I'm really ugly and old or something like that, And so, or I'm never going to be, or, I'm never going to find a partner because I look like this or something, that type of false beliefs. And so I'm blending skincare, and it is natural skincare, so it's without all of the toxins and things. So it's really good for your skin, and also just techniques that I know that I do for myself, and that I know that can really help rejuvenate your skin, like massages and different stretches and exercises, as well as meditations. And then in that, I'm also going to be working on the inside of people, so helping them get rid of these negative and self beliefs so that they are more them, not
And they can
these other
shine.
things that are not them, And so, anything that can be taken away, stolen, burned is not you. So that includes things and false beliefs. So it's really
I love
just
that.
a clearing, removing all of the things that are not you, so that you can find peace and joy in your life and look amazing. So it's going to include energy work with facial massage techniques, and then also there's going to be a little bit of coaching in there as well, as far as like mindfulness and tools that people can implement in their daily lives so that they stay connected to their true selves and grounded in that confidence. So
That's
that's a little
beautiful.
bit about me.
That's
Great.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Now I want to
Yeah.
go. Can you share with me? I want to be
I
grounded
will. I'll
Yeah.
in my life
definitely
and
send
not
I
you.
attached
mean,
to things.
our audience is a bunch of
Oh
you
my
know, solar
goodness.
guys,
Uh,
construction guys and stuff, but you know, they're out in the sun, and they need to look pretty and feel good about themselves too.
yeah.
So, you know, Julia can help you, and great gifts for your wives and girlfriends. And so tell us about your journey to transitioning from a brick and mortar into an online space.
So that was a little challenging for me because I'm not super tech savvy. And then with AI and everything coming out, I did enroll in a program a year ago, and that did have these funnels, which I just starting to learn, but it's very difficult. And so I was looking for something to help me with all of the new like AI things. And so, that's why I enrolled in, your guys' academy, because it really helped me like set up my workflows. And then also it helped me learn how to implement like the AI callers, because I don't have a lot of people calling in yet, but I know that I will. And I'm going to be busy. And even now I'm busy doing, seeing clients, whether it's facials or energy healing, and I don't want to miss a call and then go,
Beautiful.
oh, she's just not, and so that was why it was important for me to learn this, and how I can use AI in my business, because that's not my expertise. That's not what I'm good at. I'm good at with, people and helping them look and feel their best and beautiful on the inside and the outside. So that was really important, taking your guys' course, because it really helped me a lot to try to understand how I could use it and not be left behind, with everything just changing so rapidly every single day, a whole new thing. Just staying on top of it a little bit, for me it was just essential. I know that being on the in the online world, I knew that that was something that I was going to have to learn.
That's awesome, Julie, that you realize, kind of two things that I really picked out of that. One, you knew you needed it for your business. You probably saw it all over Instagram and everywhere.
Yeah, it
Use
is.
this or use that, AI this,
Mhm.
AI that. And then like you said, filtering out like all what the heck? I need AI. I don't know how I need AI. Like what the heck, right? And so
Yes,
coming
for my
somewhere,
ads too.
yeah,
It's helped me to how to use AI in my ads, which I'm going to be running very soon, because I'm
that's
launching
awesome.
this program, which is super amazing. So I need amazing tools.
No,
So
that's
yeah,
awesome. And then getting in there knowing you're not tech savvy, but getting in there and knowing we can help you put it in the right spot, right? So maybe you don't need to know
Yes.
100 things. Maybe you only need to know four that are specific to you, right? Those are the two things I got out of what you just shared, and I really appreciate that. That's beautiful to hear,
Yeah, because
you
I
know.
don't really have a lot of
So
time to go in depth and learn a million things. Like,
yeah,
it's just I just don't, or even the bandwidth
yeah,
mentally,
yeah. That's
And so
true.
it's
and
like
would
That's
you
true.
say
That's very
and would
true.
you say when you go through when you after going through the academy and implementing these things for yourself, and once you start generating revenue again with your online thing, do you feel you'll have a better understanding of, say you want to pick a company to handle these things? Does it you
oh
feel like you will have a better
yes.
understanding of what companies are good and worth their weight, or what
Well,
you
yes,
think
now I
that'll be
know what.
helpful in your
Mhm.
search?
Yeah, now I know what to look for in a company that's going to help
Hmm.
me, let's just say, answer those calls with the AI caller, like Aid Media now. So now I know what to look for that's going to be more important for my business. Because some companies are offering offering a lot of different things, but they're irrelevant to me and it's not going to help me. I
Yeah,
need to know that I'm going to get help with the callers and also my ads,
yeah.
because
That's awesome.
I really do need that. That's not something I'm really good at all,
And like the
Yeah,
back
or
end
even know how to
operations
do.
things,
yeah,
right? The back end
yeah.
operations of,
Yes,
like your
all
go
of
high
that.
levels and your funnels connection, like
Yeah, that
yeah,
just
even
makes
it.
me want to like crawl under the covers and like,
Yeah.
like
Let's just say somebody
But
else
would you
know it.
say having a better understanding would give you more confidence in letting someone else do it?
oh, yes. Yeah, instead of because it's less scary, than just going, okay, I don't really know how to do this, and then like here you do it. And I've done that before with other things, and it doesn't work out because um, there's a sense of okay, I'm going to trust you, but I don't even really know what you're doing, what I'm even asking for, and so knowing
That's it. Yeah.
what it is that I need and I'm asking for, having a company be able to go, you know what, that's what I need, that's not what I need, I don't need that. And then it's also going to save me lots of money
Yeah.
because now I'm not going to be paying a company that's going to, say they could do all these different things, but none of it is what I really need, or I'm not even sure if they're really even doing it. Now I know, I can check, I can find out, now I know where to go look. Okay, they are keeping track of this. Okay, maybe I don't have to keep track of it, but at least I know where to find it, where to see it, where to see the numbers. Otherwise, it's like I'm just lost, and also I could get taken advantage of,
Yeah,
and of
absolutely.
not knowing. And it's like I know I'm not, an elderly person, like, they're taken advantage of with these, but kind of,
Yeah.
as far as the whole AI thing goes, and a company, yeah, kind of, because it is so new. It is so
Well, yeah.
new, and it's changing so much. So knowing those things is crucial because it's going to protect. I now know how to protect myself, and also be able to know what to ask for, and it is going to save me money. So I know if I'm going to invest this money, I'm going to feel good about it
That's
because
cool.
I
That's right.
know what it is that company, Aid Media now, is going to be doing with that, and how it's going to help me personally and in my business.
Love it. That's wonderful.
Help you be a boss.
Yeah, I was literally about
Yes.
to say that. Now you're like a true business owner, right? Instead of,
Yes.
Like a
like you
real
said, not knowing
boss.
and running
She gonna
around.
be on
Yeah,
your ass
yeah.
watching what you're doing, and she's gonna know what
Mhm.
you do.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Um,
that's
That's
and
right.
good.
You're creating a
and like
monster.
That's good.
yeah,
That's good. We want
and that's
that.
great
Yeah.
because we have a lot of customers, like you said, this is so new. They come in, people don't have an understanding. They're very weary. They're very, I don't want to say fearful, skeptical because
Yep.
it
Well,
is so new. Most,
skeptical, what's under skeptical, right?
yeah,
There is a fear. I mean, ultimately,
yeah.
that
Ultimately, it
it
is fear.
actually is fear. It could show up in
Yeah,
different ways.
Yep.
Oh, here I am coaching. Sorry, guys. Um,
Yeah.
but it is. It is this. The skepticism is a fear. It's a fear. So really, that's what it is.
well,
So
totally.
mhm, yeah.
And
That's what it is.
because we get all these people come in, and we are a concierge service. We can handle, tiny little things, everything from just a simple inbound AI caller. We can handle your ads. We can handle sales. We have a plethora of services that Brian and I can provide. And like we were talking about prices before, sometimes that price, a great deal, is around $5,000 and or $7,500, sometimes even 10, depending on the size and nature of your company. Um, do you think the academy helped you, like if you were presented with other companies and pricing, do you think the academy will help you understand why the pricing is the way it is? And
Yes. Yes, it really does. It really helps it make sense because now I understand the work that's going in behind it and what's happening. Because before it just sounds like, oh, there's just all this money. I don't really understand why
Yeah,
it's costing
exactly.
this.
Yeah.
But now I do understand. And I do really appreciate Aid Media now in that you work with even small businesses because it's really hard, for us as one person like me. Eventually, hopefully that changes, and I'd love to be able to hire on help.
Yeah.
Um, but it is really important because there's a lot of companies out there that don't even look at small companies because they're like, oh, that's just not going to be enough money for us. Our minimum is, $10,000, $15,000 for, when really, it's a lot less work because it's just, I don't want to say less work because it's still work that has to get done, but it's the
Mhm.
scale. It's just different. Being able to
It
say,
is.
okay, this company is this is what they need, this is what it's going to cost, instead of being flat, straight all across the board. And I do
Yeah.
really think that's really commendable and really unique in that that is something that you offer because that is not a normal thing.
I love
That
it.
is not.
We do our favorite thing to do is to help people. That's number one. And if we need to help
That's
people
right.
with a la carte service, then we have the a la carte service. But
Yeah,
that's what we are. We're
that's
all about
amazing.
helping to serve. Yeah. So that's where we're at.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
and
I'm gonna need that.
and we
Yeah.
look more of it as not like a client hire relationship. We take on all our clients with our intention of we are now your partner.
Yeah.
Like we
Yep.
are a part of your company. Um, we're not
I love that.
a subscription. We're not just these guys that you hired and dump this stuff in and have fun. We actually put a lot of care, and we want your success. And sometimes we work, and we'll take some risk as well with a company that's smaller. Um, you know, for the right person, the right drive, the right frame of mind. If I believe in someone on the phone, like they believing in me, we'll take a
Yeah.
chance, and
Yeah.
we'll work with them and get them some success. And I really appreciate you saying that about us.
Yeah. That was wonderful. Thank you.
Well, yeah, that's just it's just not common, and
So
it's I know that other companies that you're working with really, I'm sure, really appreciate that, and it is really important to say that you're partnering with. I know a lot of people just say that like words, oh, we're partnering with, but but you're actually doing that, and that you care about their success. I mean, that's the whole reason why you're doing it in the first place, like Brian just said. So that's really authentic and very important for companies out there that are thinking about working with Aid Media now,
Yeah.
knowing that you two guys are real people, uh, really actually care and want to succeed and grow together with a company.
love it.
Yeah. And,
Julia,
and thank
where
you.
can people find you? Where can people find you? Where are you at?
All right, so I have Instagram. It's at Julia Cantu Skincare, and that's the same on Facebook. And then my website's juliacantu.com.
Perfect.
And on Instagram, there is a little link that will have different things. One thing I'm about to add on there that I don't think I have is a where you can book a free consultation, 15 to 20-minute consultation with me,
Love it.
talking about my new program, The Beauty Way,
Love it.
because it's gonna be amazing. Like I wish that was existed when I was
And
younger. I mean, it's
people can
it's for
order your
anyone
amazing
at all
product.
ages, but I'm finding there's so many women that are, over 40, and they have everything they need as far as just whether it's their home, their
House,
car,
car,
all the
life. Yeah.
things, all the stuff, but they're still not happy. They're
Yeah.
still like there's
Yeah.
still something there. There's still this underlying I don't. And then they're obsessed about how they're looking and having all these different procedures, and they're still not happy.
Yep.
So it's like that's where I come in.
Love
It's
it.
like
Nice.
it's the beauty way home.
It
And
is.
they can order your products and everything on your
On
website. You ship.
juliacantu.com, you can
Okay,
order my
perfect.
skincare products.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then if
Beautiful.
anybody needs help with, like, I don't know what to order, they could send me a message or even just give me a call. My phone number's on there. I'm always happy to help. I always give tips, in different ways. A lot of the times people don't realize that my products, you can mix them together, interchange them. Like
Ooh.
you can mix masks together and just different things depending on what that person needs. So it's always good to send me a little message and saying, this is what I'm having trouble with. What do you recommend?
Nice.
And
I'm gonna have to do that. Get these bags out from under my eyes.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I love that.
Uh,
I really appreciate you coming on and spending the time with us today. I just felt like Brian, like let's get some of this female energy in
yeah.
here. We're always
Seriously.
talking
I love
construction,
it.
solar, and all these other things, and you know, we want to share. Like we have handle beauty industry as
All
well.
type.
We
Yeah. All
we
types of industry.
all
Yeah.
types, and we're not leaving anyone out. We want everyone to succeed. And like I said, all these guys, construction, solar, they got girlfriends, they got wives, they got moms, and really, I think your story is amazing, and I think it's
Most
inspirational.
definitely.
We've got a lot of people that are businesses, they're struggling, and to hear your drive and your commitment and just your moving forward through adversity is going to help our customers, our audience, your audience, and I think it's just I was really happy to get you on here and share that with us.
No, I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. You pivoted your business model, but also you pivoted your mindset. I thought that was amazing. So thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that.
Thanks so much, you guys, for all of those compliments, and
So
thanks for
yeah,
having me on. This is awesome, and you're right. You don't want to leave us out. We want all the good stuff too, as far as
yeah, that's
us
right.
women, right?
That's
So
Yeah.
right.
thanks for having
And
me
actually, we
on.
have one of our customers is one of your good friends from the Art of Anger up in Fresno, the
Yes,
original Rage Room,
The
Holistic
original
Rage
Rage Room.
Room.
yes,
Yep.
Melissa
So
Knight.
yeah, we're gonna get her on here one of these days. We
That'd
we
be
Oh
need an
awesome.
yeah,
hour for that show.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
she'll love it. She's got all kinds of little gold nuggets that she can
That's
share,
cool.
I'm sure. Yeah, thanks so much for
Right
having
on.
me on,
Thanks,
guys.
Julia. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all. You know what to do. Follow us at Aid Media Now. Subscribe
Everywhere.
down below.
Yep.
Everywhere. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Hey, we still need about 10 more followers on TikTok so
Ooh,
we
so
can do the show
close.
live
So
on
close.
TikTok. We're so close. And,
Just
and
just follow. Just follow
yeah, just
TikTok.
follow us.
It's
And come
easy.
on, we're going to
Boop.
take over TikTok, man.
So
We're going to go from 50 to a million overnight.
Right.
last thing we want to plug is the AI Certification Academy. Julia, hold that up one more time. Hold it up.
Hold
They're
that
real
up one more
pretty.
time.
Yep. So if you
They're
want to
real
learn how to
pretty.
use workflow in your business, in your AI, or just upskill yourself, that's what this is for. So this is for to learn how to implement. It's the implementation of the AI in your business. That's what the academy is all about. So keep
And the
that in the back
Get
of your
Academy's
it.
minds.
official launch is
Next
August,
week,
right?
August 1st. Yep. So we'll officially launch August 1st. Official.
Exciting.
We have a few people that have gone through it, just test it, things like that. Julia was, I think, the first one, maybe.
I think I
I
was.
Yep.
think you were the first one. Congrats. So once again, so yeah, look for that launch August 1st. So it's gonna be awesome. But
All righty.
thanks.
Peace.
Right. Bye, guys.
Bye.